Hello, my name is Raluca Georgescu and we are here at GPeC Summit, the most important e-commerce event in Romania. I'm here with our special guest, Andre Morys, the CEO of WebArts. Hi, Andre.
Hi, thanks for having me here.
How is your first time in Romania so far?
It's great. You have a great audience, so it was very great to present here. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that. How do you feel about e-commerce in Romania? Have you studied websites by any
Yeah.
chance?
Yeah, I think e-commerce in Romania has a high maturity already.
Really?
Yes, I think so. And events like you have here show it very clearly that it's not about like low-hanging fruits. If people are optimizing their website, they already have to go for the deeper
next
stuff.
level.
Yeah, so the more advanced stuff. So this is why it was a great pleasure for me to talk about psychology and psychological optimization of e-commerce.
And what is the secret sauce of psychological optimization in e-commerce?
I would say it's about understanding customers, you know. So many retailers are focused on their technologies and strategies and tools and category management and multi-channel strategy. Do we need a mobile shop? Should we do it responsive? But what they completely forget is to ask themselves what motivates my user. When there's one question that everybody should ask themselves. When I come to a shop, why should I buy here? If the shop does not answer the question, people will select by price.
And can you give us a more practical example? I mean, what could that reason be for a shopper?
Yeah, you know, most people focus on, we call it explicit value propositions. Value proposition means you have like free shipping, free return, customer service. So these are already nice reasons why I should buy there. But there may be more. And today I talked at the end about emotional optimization. So people should have the feeling that it's the right shop for them, because the signals the shop is sending is correlating with the motives that I have. So is it a shop for people like me? And these are not explicit value propositions. We call it implicit values. So implicit means the design, the photography, and the text. That should transport it. The way I'm copywriting my headlines. So this should contain much more like emotional focus for people.
Mm-hmm. And I heard something interesting that you were saying in the presentation about the pricing perception of a shop and comparing it to a retail store. Could you tell us a bit more about it?
Prices, everybody thinks that people are processing prices and it's all the time about finding the cheapest price, and it's not. I can definitively say it's not. We A/B tested some shops and it was just about the feeling that I have a good price for like an excellent service. And I would say it costs a lot of money to focus on cheap prices, and it's much more effective if you give people the feeling that the price is cheap. So one thing I was talking about is you could use the principle of contrast. There's an old saying: if you want to sell a Rolls-Royce, sell it on a yacht, on a boat show, okay? Because a boat costs a couple of millions, and the Rolls-Royce only a couple of 100,000. So it's cheap, you know? Yeah. This is contrast principle, and people are not using it. They're not controlling what are the products that are displayed first. So my price and perception is set. They're completely relying on the technology, on the ranking cocktail, and they don't care if the first price people see is very low or very high. But you can play with this. You can A/B test, and it has good results.
Mm-hmm. And one last question about this pricing perception. And you said that being cheap costs a lot for online shops. Yeah. We now have in Romania a trend in Black Fridaying.
Yes.
I mean, we have Black Friday on the 21st of November this year, but we had it 1 week before and for a whole week, and also in August. Yes. How do you think that impacts for an online shop and its users?
I think, I have a very differentiated opinion about this, because we don't have kind of Black Friday in Germany, but we have also in fashion, for example, big winter sale, big summer sale. Mm-hmm. And to be honest, the German consumers are already like programmed to buy fashion. They're conditioned. They only buy fashion if it's sale. So out of the sale season, just a few people are buying fashion. So I would say the whole industry conditioned the consumers, like Pavlov and the dog, ding ding, and so I'm buying. But when you're not ringing the bell, people are not buying anymore. So I think this is the bad side about this. The good side is if you combine Black Friday with what I said, that it's a lot about the feeling of like hunting a good deal on Black Friday, then you can maybe optimize your experience without reducing the price so high. It's about giving the feeling. But Black Friday is using all the principle I was showing, like scarcity for a limited time, cheap price, so people like crazy. So that's the good thing about it.
Okay, and I said it was the last question, but I also wanted
you cheated me.
Yeah, I cheated. Because you're the organizer of Conversion Summit in Frankfurt, and I wanted to ask you, what are the next big speakers you're announcing for your next edition?
Oh, I'm the main topic of Conversion Summit this year in Frankfurt. It will be on 3rd of September, and I would say 90% of the speakers are English speakers, so good chance to see them. We have, for example, Neil Patel of Kissmetrics. We are very proud to have him here because he will tell us about the what kind of secrets do retailers need to learn from startups. So startups are agile, fast, so on. So what do classical retailers need to learn? We have Ollie Gardner from Unbounced. I would say Unbounced is one of the best conversion blocks in the world. So I'm happy to have Ollie there. Pep Laya will be there, Conversion Excel, and we tried to find like the best people in the world for each topic. And if you want to see all of them, go to conversionsummit.org. There you find a big list. And we'll surely come to Conversion Summit next year. Thank you very much. Thank you, Andre. Thanks for having me.